Welcome to Savannah, Georgia. As a local, I love to share my beautiful city with you. A visit to one of our museums is the perfect activity to escape the Savannah heat, or if you're looking for something to do on a rainy day in Savannah. I see other channels pop into Savannah for 24 hours and just show you the highlights. But since I'm a local, I know all the hidden gems of this historic city. Today we'll be visiting the Jepson and the Telfair museums. And if you're local, stay to the end. I have a tip for you. The Jepson Center opened in 2006 and sits on historic Telfair Square. I just love this picture of Johnny Mercer. Mr. Mercer was born in 1904 in Savannah. He was a famous songwriter and singer. He wrote many famous songs, including Moon River. And during his lifetime, he won 4 Oscars for Best Original Song. Check out this colorful mural. It reminds me of Paint by Number. You can see similar artwork in the Starland District of Savannah, and if you'd like to see more about the Starland District, I have a video about it and I'll link it for you below. This inflatable exhibit was an explosion of color. It was so fun and unexpected. It made me realize that art doesn't have to be stuffy, it can be playful and silly. The artwork of William O. Golding was my favorite art exhibit at the Jepson. Mr. Golding's story is so interesting, yet so heartbreaking. He was an African American, and in 1882, when he was just a boy, he was kidnapped at the port of Savannah and made to work on a ship. He spent decades on the sea and retired to Savannah in the 1930s, where he began making his art. Before we head over to the Telfair Museum, let's check out Telfair Square. This beautiful square was built in 1733 and it has a special place in my heart. My husband and I were married here in this very square over 20 years ago. This stately house was built for the Telfair family. Mary Telfair inherited the home, and when she passed away in 1875, she instructed that the house be turned into the Telfair Academy of Arts and Sciences. It was the first public art museum in the South. There are 5 floors of art in this museum. Here's a painting of Miss Mary Telfair. The Bird Girl sculpture is famous in Savannah. She was sculpted in 1936 and placed in Bonaventure Cemetery. In 1994, a photo of her was used on the cover of the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. The book was on the New York Times bestseller list for over 200 weeks and helped to bring lots of tourism into Savannah. Hey friends, I'm so glad you're here hanging out with me today in Savannah. If you're enjoying the video, would you please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It means more to me than you know. I have an exciting tip for local residents. You get free admission to the Jepson and the Telfair on Saturdays and Sundays now through August 28, 2022. I'll put a list of the 6 eligible counties up on the screen and down below in the description box. Now we're done at the museums and we're going to go pick up some iced coffee. Y'all, it is so hot in Savannah. It's 92 degrees, but it feels like 106 with the heat index. Of course, I had to stop and show you some of the beautiful homes on our way to get coffee. I love Savannah so much, and I'm so thrilled I get to share my beautiful city with you. We stopped by Franklin's for some iced coffee, and isn't it just the sweetest little place? If you'd like to learn more about historic Savannah, I have a playlist for you with all my Savannah videos, and I'll link it for you down in the description box below. Thanks for coming along with me to Savannah today. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you back next week with a brand new video.